A recent extradition has brought global cybersecurity concerns into sharp focus. Zewei, a Chinese national accused of orchestrating cyber attacks for China, has been extradited from Italy to the United States. But this story is not just about one alleged hacker. It is a wake-up call for anyone who uses digital systems. Whether you are a business owner, a university researcher, a startup founder, or simply someone who relies on technology every day. The case highlights how cyber attacks have evolved from random scams to highly organized, strategic operations targeting the very systems that organizations depend on. As we explore the details of this case, it becomes clear that cybersecurity is no longer just a technical issue for IT departments or governments. It is a matter of business survival and national competitiveness. According to the United States Justice Department, Zewei was extradited from Italy and appeared in federal court in Houston. He faces charges related to a series of computer intrusions that allegedly took place between February 2020 and June 2021. Prosecutors claim that Zhu was involved in a range of cyber attacks, some of which were part of the notorious HAFNIUM campaign. This campaign is known for compromising thousands of computers worldwide and specifically targeting sensitive information. The allegations also include attacks on United States universities and researchers, with a particular focus on COVID-19 related research. It is important to note that Zhu has pleaded not guilty, and these allegations must be proven in court. However, regardless of the legal outcome, the cybersecurity lessons from this case are already clear and relevant to organizations of all sizes and types. One of the most significant aspects of this case is Zhu's alleged involvement in the HAFNIUM campaign. HAFNIUM was a major hacking operation that exploited vulnerabilities in Microsoft Exchange servers. Microsoft Exchange is a widely used platform for email and communication in organizations around the world. When attackers gain access to an email server, they do not just see inboxes. They can access internal messages, attachments, contact lists, password reset emails, invoices, legal documents, customer information, and even business strategies. This is why email security is so critical. Your email account is often the master key to your digital life, and a compromised server can have devastating consequences for an organization. The HAFNIUM campaign demonstrated how attackers can use sophisticated methods to exploit common software, making every organization that relies on these tools a potential target. Another major element of this case is the alleged targeting of COVID-19 research. During the height of the pandemic, medical research became one of the most valuable assets in the world. Universities, laboratories, hospitals, and research organizations were racing to understand the virus, develop treatments, and support vaccine development. The information they generated was not just scientific, it was strategic, with implications for public health, economic recovery, and national security. Cyber attacks aimed at stealing this research highlight how intellectual property and scientific data have become prime targets for cybercriminals and state-sponsored actors. For universities and health organizations, the message is clear. Research data must be protected with the same rigor as financial assets or trade secrets. Many people might hear about a case like this and think, that sounds like a government problem. But that perspective is outdated and dangerous. The reality is that cyber attacks like these do not just target governments or large corporations. They affect anyone who relies on digital infrastructure. The Microsoft Exchange angle is especially important for businesses of all sizes. If your organization uses email, cloud tools, or digital communication systems, you are a potential target. Attackers are not always looking for high-profile victims. Sometimes they are simply scanning the internet for vulnerable systems, regardless of the organization's size or industry. This means that every business, school, healthcare provider, and agency needs to take cybersecurity seriously. Here is the critical lesson for companies and organizations everywhere. You do not have to be the main target to become a victim. In large-scale cyber campaigns, attackers often use automated tools to scan for weaknesses. They look for outdated servers, exposed email systems, weak passwords, poor cloud configurations, and unpatched software. Your business might be attacked not because someone knows your name, but because your system is vulnerable. This is why the mindset of "we are too small to be targeted" no longer applies. Small businesses, startups, law firms, healthcare offices, schools, and agencies are all at risk. Cybersecurity is not just about protecting against targeted attacks. It is about closing the doors that opportunistic attackers are looking to exploit. There are 5 practical lessons that every organization can take from this case. First, patch faster. When serious software vulnerabilities are discovered, companies need a process to update and fix them quickly. Delays can leave systems exposed to attackers. Second, protect email like a critical business asset. Use multi-factor authentication, strong administrative controls, login monitoring, and backup systems to secure your email infrastructure. Third, improve identity security. This means using password managers, multi-factor authentication, single sign-on solutions, regular access reviews, and least privilege permissions to limit exposure. Fourth, know what systems you have exposed. Forgotten servers, old accounts, abandoned applications, and unused cloud tools can become easy entry points if nobody is tracking them. Fifth, train your employees. People need to understand how phishing works, how to report suspicious messages, and why password reuse is dangerous. Cybersecurity should not feel like blame, it should feel like business protection. This case is part of a much larger trend in the world of cybersecurity. Cyberattacks are increasingly being used to target medical research, defense contractors, law firms, think tanks, universities, cloud systems, email servers, government data, and business secrets. As more organizations move their operations online, the attack surface continues to grow. Every new software-as-a-service tool, cloud account, remote login, and employee device becomes another potential entry point for attackers. The need for robust cybersecurity measures has never been greater. The alleged China-linked hacking case is a warning for everyone. Cybersecurity is not just a technical issue. It is about protecting research, revenue, trust, customers, and national competitiveness. If you run a business, manage a team, own a website, store customer data, or rely on cloud tools, this matters to you. Patch your systems, protect your email, use multi-factor authentication, review access, train your team, and never assume hackers only care about big organizations.